Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis because those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. I thought we would do a little bit of a fun keto kitchen tonight. I was kind of feeling like I wanted something chocolatey and yummy. So it's been a while since we've done some baking here on my page. So I thought we would try and do a really cool chocolate muffin. So this is definitely keto. So if you're keto, don't forget to comment keto. Let me know how long you've been on the journey. I would love to give you a shout out. If you're brand new to me, welcome. My name's Joanne. I've been keto a year now. I'm down 60 pounds and I'm absolutely loving what this lifestyle has done for me. So let me say hi to a few people real quick as you're popping online. Don't forget to say hi, leave me your number 1s. Let me know where you're coming in from. And if you're catching me on the replay, make sure you go ahead and leave me a number 2. If you're a brand new friend, welcome to my page. Go ahead and comment new below so that way I can circle back around and connect with you. And if we're not friends yet, make sure you go ahead and send a friend request and hit follow. I am almost maxed out on my friends list, so make sure you're following my page so that way you don't miss out on all the fun things that we do here. You can do it right now. Just click on my face. It'll take you over to my page, and from there you can click on the follow button. So who's excited about having some kind of special sweet treats for keto tonight? I'm doing a keto chocolate muffin. So it's a brand new recipe. Really excited to try this with you guys. So if you guys enjoy cupcakes or muffins, comment muffin below and feel free to share with me what some of your favorite muffins or cupcakes are. I would love to hear about it. So let's see who we've got here. Hi Victoria, Phyllis, Amy, Patty, Maddie. Let's see who else we got. Jen, welcome. Hi, Maria, Rebecca, Brenda, Diane. Awesome. A bunch of people on tonight. So super excited to hang out with you guys for a little bit here tonight. Happy Friday, TGIF. So you'll have to let me know if you have any fun plans for the weekend while we get ready. So yeah, chocolate Carolyn. So this is a brand new keto recipe for me. I'm really excited to try it with you guys. Oh, I definitely want to do some pumpkin muffins too. That's a great idea, Melissa. I've been meaning to get some pumpkin puree and take advantage of the season, right? So yeah, all of the chocolate, you can go ahead and hit me up with some chocolate emojis below. I think that this is going to be a really big hit with everybody. So let me go over the macros. This is pretty quick and easy. I only do quick and easy on my page. So if you're brand new to keto, don't feel overwhelmed. There's actually a lot of really great recipes out there that are quick and easy for your keto journey. Hey Bill, welcome. Happy to have you. So this here is supposed to serve, get 12 total servings for your muffins. Serving size is 1. It's got 81 total calories. Where's protein? 1.6 grams of protein, so almost 2 grams of protein, which is pretty cool. And then my favorite is the fat, of course. So 8.3 grams of total fat, which is awesome. This would be a great, almost kind of like a fat bomb. It's nice and high on the fat scale, so this would really help support your keto macros. And remember, you guys, I know I say it all the time, but don't be afraid of fat. It takes fat to burn fat. So if you're looking to have some fat loss, you really need to make sure you're getting lots of fat in your daily keto diet. At least for me, that's what works for me. High fat is really where I need to be. I like to get up over 100 grams of fat every day. And then lastly, total carbs are only 2 grams of carbs. So this is a really nice recipe where you can have something sweet and not worry about totally killing your day and your weight loss journey. So welcome everybody. So I did a little bit of prep. I was low on a few ingredients. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed before I got started. So in this bowl here, I've got some almond flour and some coconut flour. I was low on the almonds, so I needed to make sure I had enough to do the recipe. So it calls for, let's see here, 1 cup of almond flour and 1/2 cup of coconut flour. By the way, my oven is preheating to 350 degrees, and it's supposed to cook for about, I think, 20 minutes. It's not that long. So yeah, I need some chocolate muffins, Luna. I just was having the urge tonight. I don't get sugar cravings that often, but I just was feeling like I wanted something special, and I really love that you can still do that on keto and not totally kill your journey. So yeah, these are gonna cook for 20 to 25 minutes. So it says to, actually this recipe calls for calls to melt some chocolate over a double broiler. So if you had some, what are your favorite keto-friendly chocolate bars? I would love to hear about it. My favorite is the Lily's. It's a little bit more pricey, but it's high quality and it's good for you and it won't ruin your keto journey. So I really love the Lily's. So if you had a sugar-free Lily's dark chocolate, that would be amazing. I actually don't have any chocolate bars right now, so I'm just gonna use an unsweetened cocoa powder. I did a little bit of research, so this is gonna be an experiment, you guys, and maybe a keto hack for you. But I heard that for 3 tablespoons equals 1 ounce. So I'm just gonna basically convert what I would normally get with the chocolate into this the cocoa powder. So thanks for the love on the sweatshirt. It is Toki Doki because you guys know I'm unicorn boss, so I need to be having the unicorns, you guys. I wish there were keto sprinkles. That would be so fun. By the way, just a side note about Lily's. Have you guys tried the Lily's almond dark chocolate with sea salt bars? If you haven't, trust me, they're spectacular. Pick up one of those. I promise you will be happy with it. So so the first step is to melt your chocolate if you were going to do that over a double broiler. So I'm going to skip over that step. So then in your next bowl, you're going to combine your sugar, your almond coconut flour, your baking powder, and your sea salt. So that's what we're gonna start with here. I've already got my coconut and my almond flour. So for sugar substitute, I'm using Swerve here tonight. This is my favorite one to work with, but of course there are other options out there. This was another one I was getting low on, so I wanted to pre-measure it and make sure I actually had enough for the recipe. So I'm gonna have to pick up some more. You can get this in most grocery stores. Up where I'm at, it's not available, so I just picked mine up on Amazon. What I love about Swerve is that it's a 1-to-1 ratio for sugar. So if you're converting a recipe and it tells you to use a cup of sugar, you're just gonna use a cup of this. Some of the other sugar substitutes for keto can be a little bit difficult because you're trying to convert drops and ratios and all of that. So I like this because it's 1-to-1 and it tastes pretty close to sugar. So it comes in the granular and also the confectioners. So just make sure you pick up the right one. I know, Carolyn, we need to go to Nature's Pantry. You'll have to let me know when you're, I've got all this free time now, sister. I'm my own boss. So you let me know when you're free and we'll go have a girls' day. That'll be fun. Okay, so for the Swerve, I'm using, how many here? I think it's 2 cups. So I've got just about 2 cups in here. It was a little less, but we should be fine. So I'm just gonna add it in. And then I need some baking powder. So for the baking powder, I need 3 teaspoons. Hey Erica, welcome. So what did everybody have for your keto dinner tonight? I would love to hear about it if you want to shout out here. I love to hear what you guys are up to. I actually haven't had dinner yet. I hate to say it, but I'm not hungry. And one of the keys to keto is you're only supposed to eat when you're hungry and when you do have fat, so I'm kind of okay. So I guess I'm gonna be having a late dinner tonight. Okay, so here we go. We're doing 3 teaspoons. So there's 1, 2, 3. Lisa had the coleslaw crack. All of the crack recipes are so good. I've done a cracked chicken on my page. It was one of my earlier videos, so you'll have to bear with me. It was a little bit of a hot mess, but it's a really good recipe. Fried cabbage and bacon, that sounds delicious. I actually have a cabbage and bacon recipe saved that I really want to try. I just keep forgetting to buy the cabbage, so we'll have to do that. Okay, so we've got all of that in here. Let me just give it a little bit of a stir with the whisk, just to kind of get it sifted all together. If you had a sift, that would be even better, but you know, I'm basic in my kitchen, you guys, hashtag basic, so we're just gonna mix it slightly together. Oh, and I have to add in my sea salt too. So let me go ahead and do that now. It needs a ½ teaspoon. So I've got some Himalayan pink salt here. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. You could use really any salt. I do like the Himalayan salt just for the support it gives you for your minerals and your electrolytes when you're keto. It's really important to make sure you're keeping those up. Hi Crystal, welcome. Yes, Swerve is starting to become a lot more available now. It's amazing. You know what I actually got at Walmart the other day? And I try not to shop there because I just feel like it's so evil. Sorry, you guys. But I was able to find actually hemp hearts, and they actually carry all the good quality almond and coconut flour now. I'm like, wow, keto is becoming mainstream. It's pretty exciting. Okay, so half a teaspoon. Perfect. So let me just give that a quick stir in here as well. And then I'm gonna switch over to my other bowl and start combining what are supposed to be my wet ingredients. Thank you so much for sharing, Melissa. I forgot to mention earlier in the video, if you guys love my page and you have a lot of fun here and you learn lots of things about keto, make sure you give the video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. So let me set this to the side. I'm gonna bring over a nice fresh bowl now, and we're gonna use this for our wet ingredients. So, ooh, thanks for all the shares. Nice about Winco, very cool. That's not in New York, but I'm sure it's available in a lot of places. Hey, Bethany, welcome, sweet sister. So for anybody just jumping online, we're doing a sour cream chocolate cupcake. I think I put muffin on my description there. I don't know what the difference is. You could let me know. Cupcake versus muffin. Feel free to clue me in on it. So in the next one, we're going to add some hot coffee, sour cream, and our melted butter. And I'm also going to put in the ground cocoa powder, so that way it can start to get like more of a milky consistency. So Idaho and Washington. Okay, very cool. Thanks for sharing, Showtime. I appreciate you. So I've got a cup of, it's not too hot anymore. I've been letting it cool down for a little bit because I didn't want it to cook the eggs that we're gonna put in here. So I've got, it says 1 cup of strong coffee. So this is 8 ounces of coffee right here. Let me put this in. And I'm pretty basic in the kitchen, but as you guys know, coffee does very well with chocolate. It really brings out the flavor. So I think this is gonna be really delicious. Thanks for sharing, Crystal and Bethany. Love you both so much. Okay, so we've got our coffee. We're gonna add in our sour cream and our melted butter. Let's do the butter first before I forget. I've got the teeniest, tiniest kitchen, you guys, so I have to put ingredients everywhere when I prep for these. So I've got some melted butter here. It's been cooling, so it's not boiling hot anymore. This was a full stick, so it was 8 tablespoons or 1 cup of butter. So I did bring the butter over here because I know sometimes I get some brand new keto people, so I know this might be a review for some of you that are experts. But if you're looking for butter, you guys, you don't necessarily have to do this brand, the Kerrygold, but it is famous. A lot of people use it. You want to make sure you're doing grass-fed butter, so that way you're getting the highest quality of the triglycerides and all of the healthy fats when you are either cooking or baking, or like I always add a tablespoon of grass-fed butter to my coffee as well. So, hey Cassie, welcome. Hi RJ. So for you guys just popping on, we're making a sour cream chocolate muffin. So I've got my coffee and my butter in here. Let's go ahead and add our sour cream. This is a 1/2 cup of sour cream. And then I'm gonna do the conversion for the chocolate. Hopefully this will work out. I'll have to let you guys know. This is a complete experiment right now. Okay, so you're supposed to have 4 ounces of unsweetened chocolate, and it says there's 3 tablespoons for an ounce. So that means we need 4 tablespoons of total chocolate powder. So help me count, you guys. Don't let me lose track here. Hey guys, welcome. So we're gonna do 12. Let's go ahead and add it in here. So I'm gonna level it off. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're halfway there. This is our 6th, so we need 6 more. Has anybody done this? Have you used the cocoa powder in lieu of the melting chocolate. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my last one. If I had been smart, I would have converted that to cups for you guys, but I didn't, so there we go. This is just a plain keto-friendly, sugar-free. I wish I had thought to take a photo of the brand before I put it in this container. So it has no sugar in it, so this isn't gonna mess up your keto macros. It's kind of like an unsweetened cocoa powder. Okay, so I think I've got everything I'm supposed to have in here. Let me just get the chocolate off my hand. Ooh, fat bombs are the best. What kind of fat bombs did you make, Crystal? I would love to hear about it. Oh, I didn't even realize. I do this every time. Sorry, you guys. Hopefully you can see. If you need to, you can swipe the comments to the side. Okay, so let me go ahead and just combine this as best we can. I actually don't have a hand mixer, you guys, so I'm just gonna work with what we have here. I'm gonna whisk it, and then eventually we'll put everything together. And then lastly, I'll add in the eggs. I didn't forget about them, so. Oh, thanks for the conversion, Joanne. Yeah, if I had been smart about it, I would have thought about how many cups I needed and made it easier. But in case you have to do the conversion yourself, they did say that 3 tablespoons equals an ounce, so. Made peanut butter chocolate. Oh my gosh, I've got so many peanut butter chocolate fat bombs saved from Pinterest, and I'm dying to try it, so you'll have to let me know how it goes. So supposedly the sour cream and the cupcakes here are supposed to really help the mixture stay nice and moist. So I do love cooking with sour cream when I'm doing casseroles and things like that. So I really could see how this might be really, really yummy and in a muffin as well, or in a loaf. So, ooh, cashew butter, that sounds amazing. I'm actually not lefty, sorry to burst your bubble, but I do love lefties because they're super creative. I think the camera just reverses it. I'm actually a righty. Okay, so this is looking pretty nicely combined. It looks like almost thick and creamy, so pretty neat. So next step is I'm gonna put my eggs in here, I think, and then whisk them up one more time, and then I'm gonna combine everything all together. It had said to add the eggs to the dry ingredients, but I don't know about that. That seems like it's gonna be hard to break them up and get them to work, so of course. Let's see. All right. Sorry, that egg cracking was definitely a fail there. Let's see if we can get this one to go. There we go. Okay, let me just whisk these up one more time, and then we'll combine everything and get it ready. So, yeah, I think I must reverse it, right? Okay. It never fails on live camera. I always have problems with the eggs. See, I wonder if this is big enough. We shall see, you guys. Let's just go for it. Looks nice and creamy and chocolatey. I'm like really, really excited. I don't do a lot of sweet dishes on my page. I've made a few things that I really did enjoy. I made these killer snickerdoodles which are also really high in fat, so they're almost like a fat bomb themselves. I also did a cream cheese muffin and a few other things. Oh, I've got a really good chocolate chip cookie recipe that I've done, but I don't do a lot of these, only kind of when I get the urge or the craving, so. Hey Dodie, welcome. So for anybody that's just jumping on, we're just about to finish our mixture here for our sour cream. Hold on. For our sour cream chocolate muffins. So I'm actually gonna take the whisk out because it's not the best tool. Let me try and combine this way and then we can switch back. I need to get myself one of those hand mixers, you guys. This is my right hand and it's what I'm using. Yeah, they actually weren't fat bombs, RJ. They were actually a snickerdoodle cookie, and they came out like the size of my face. They were really, really good, but they were really high in fat. I think they had like 8 or 9 grams of fat as well, so it was pretty good for just a normal cookie recipe. Do I have a place for all of your recipes? I actually do. I have a keto kitchen or a keto recipe album on my page. So if you click there, it'll give you usually my taste test, any comments that I had, and it'll have the link to the original video. You click on the link, it'll take you to the original video. And from there you can watch the replay if you want, or you can get the recipe. So some of my videos are starting to expire because Facebook doesn't hold on to them forever. So if you find one where that's happened, you can just go over to my YouTube, and on my YouTube I have all of my recipes filed in a page there. They don't play as pretty on YouTube as they do on Facebook, but at least you can get the recipe and see what it originally looked like. So where can you find, oh, the snickerdoodle recipe? It's right on my page. I'll see if I can link it to you after. You can just go right to my keto kitchen album. It should still be in there. Really? Yeah, it looks like my right hand here when I lift it up, so it must reverse it when it goes through the camera there. Okay, so this is combining really nicely, you guys. I'm just going to try and get some of the bumps out. You don't want to combine it too much, but it's looking pretty good. So there you go. What do you guys think? Nice and easy, right? So let's go ahead. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. And then I'll start putting them in our muffin tins. Yeah, perfect. So we got it all. I always have to double check because sometimes when I'm talking and working, I can easily forget things. I definitely have a few videos where the eggs were still on the counter after I was done. Hey, Vanessa, I'm great. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and get our muffin tin. So we'll see if this really gets 12 muffins. The recipe did say that it should yield 12, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. My next life, I'm gonna have a giant, beautiful kitchen, so I won't struggle like this. All right, let's see how we do. If you had one of those really nice, you know, where it gets out like almost like a ice cream scoop, you could do that. I just had the muffin tin greased. If you had liners, that would be even better. And I'm just gonna fill them like halfway and see what happens. That's awesome, Crystal, down 30 pounds. I am so happy for you. Only a month? Only a month and you're down 30 pounds? That's like double what I did. I lost 18 pounds my first month. So congrats, sweet sister. You're doing amazing. Sorry, I know this is the boring part, but we'll see how much we get. And then make sure you always swing back to my page, or if you want to swing back tomorrow, I know it's getting a little bit late. If you want to see how they turned out, I always do a live taste test and I'm honest. So if I don't like it or if there was anything I would have changed, I always make sure to share that with you all. So this looks like a lot of batter. I think we're gonna have more. So thanks, Rebecca. Hopefully, yes, soon I will have a better kitchen that's much more friendly for cooking and videotaping. So does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? I would love to hear about it. So far, I don't have anything going on really special. It's raining and cold here up in New York, so. I will definitely have it in my dream home, that's for sure, Amy. I'm just renting right now, so I'm not attached to this place by any means. So it was pretty close. I might be able to go back and fill some of these so they're a little bit larger, but I would say it's probably close to 12 servings. So they're all pretty full, and I still have a few scoops left. So yeah, I know it should only be half the cup. So I try to only fill them halfway, but I only have one muffin tin, so I'll probably leave these as they are rather than topping them off any further, but yeah. So I think there's enough probably if you used less, probably enough to do maybe 6 more if you had 2 muffin tins. So what do you guys think? Super easy peasy. I can't wait to see how they turn out. So make sure you swing back to my page to see the final results. And I hope you guys have a really great Friday. Have a happy weekend. Thanks for the love, Cheryl. If you guys had a great time and you learned some things about keto and you enjoyed the recipe, make sure you go ahead and give the video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. So thanks you all. Sending a big hug and lots of love. Take care.